I came on the first episode and I just kind of never left.
You talk about your relationship with Gary, right?
Yeah.
And specifically Friday Night Tights, right? It's a big show,
Yep.
major show, right? You guys have 15,000 people watching you guys on a Friday night. That's a very big,
Yes.
very big audience. How did that come about?
So, I was only supposed to be on the first episode of Friday Night Tights, but it came down to Odin and Gary, actually. So Gary has had a Friday show forever, and I guess he's wanting to switch it up a little bit. Odin, who's part of Geeks and Gamers, he basically told Gary, he's like, hey, why don't we just make it like a G&G show? Like we bring G&G people in and we just kind of do something like that. And Gary's like, that sounds pretty good. And then Odin calls me or Gary calls me, I can't remember. And they're like, hey, how do you feel about us making this a G&G show? I'm like, yeah, that's cool. We can brand it G&G and I'll come on for the first episode and we'll have a lot of fun with it, And yeah, then I came on the first episode and I just kind of never left. And because it was so much fun. And because that was a point in time where I wasn't wanting to live stream a lot because I was focused on making content. And but Friday Night Tights has grown so much, and I love Friday Night Tights. I've my schedule's been holding me back from being on there consistently lately, but like when I got the opportunity to have Alex Jones on Geeks and Gamers, I decided I would rather see if we could get him on Friday Night Tights because it was a bigger audience, and I just felt like it was a better opportunity. And it's still a G&G show. I mean, it's part of G&G in terms of like that was an agreement me and Gary made, and I just love it, man. I don't know how it's gotten so big. It's just a bunch of idiots talking about stuff, but it's just turned into this thing that's just so big that none of us could ever saw it coming. But yeah, it's been a pleasure to be part of it, and I'm never going to leave it.
Hey, if you enjoyed that clip, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Would greatly appreciate that so you can find more clips on the channel. And of course, come join us live Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Central Time for our live Side Scrollers podcast. We would love to see you there.